The New World Order is not a secret anymore. We know who is running it. Ursula von der Leyen in the EU says they are on the cusp of making the mother of all deals with India. Europe will always choose the world, and the world is ready to choose Europe. We are going to have a globalist society. The World Economic Forum is plunging us into a globalist nightmare that we do not want. This is a left-wing neo-Marxist agenda, ideology that they want, and we are trying to push back as much as we can against it. Let's hear what she actually says about it.
And right after Davos, the next weekend, I will travel to India. There's still work to do, but we are on the cusp of a historic trade agreement. Indeed, some call it the mother of all deals. One that would create a market of 2 billion people, accounting for almost a quarter of global GDP. And crucially, that would provide a first mover advantage for Europe with one of the world's fastest growing and most dynamic continents. Europe wants to do business with the growth centers of today and the economic powerhouses of this century, from Latin America to the Indo-Pacific and far beyond. Europe will always choose the world, and the world is ready to choose Europe.
Except nobody in Europe wants to choose the world. We have no choice over this. You are talking from your perspective of Hitler von der Leyen. She will be choosing the world, not us. The people of Ireland and the people of Europe do not want this. We want a sovereign country that we can be independent from all the rest of the world. We don't want to be trading in large amounts with India, China, or any of these communist countries, guys, okay? Nothing against any of these other countries, but why can't Ireland be Ireland and be for the Irish people, putting our own people first, not putting the world before Ireland? You know, this is the neo-Marxist agenda, guys. And even worse, the World Economic Forum 2026 begun yesterday. It's a good time to remember some of the previous predictions for the entire world as part of the Great Global Reset. We are in the Great Global Reset, guys. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Meat will be a treat. Eating your beef that I have every day, beef and rice, will be no more. Western values will be tested to a breaking point. The WEF shortly deleted this video afterwards, actually, that I'm about to show you, that it really didn't want to get out into the public because the public had such a visceral backlash and hated all these predictions for the world. You'll rent and it'll be delivered by drone. Look now. The US won't be the world's superpower. Okay? A handful of countries will dominate. Look at that, guys. Turkey. You'll have India, China. All these third world countries that we don't want dominating. Okay? You won't die waiting for an organ donor. They'll just take your organs off you. We won't transplant organs. We'll just print new ones. Oh, okay, this is it, guys. This is all lies as well. We'll never be able to print organs. It's such nonsense. You'll eat much less red meat, of course. Because red meat is good for you, guys. Red meat is amazing for you. They want to get rid of that. Humans were born to eat red meat, but it says now it will be an occasional treat, not a staple in your diet. There you go. For the good of the environment and your health, of course. They say for your health, it's healthy to eat meat. Look, 1 billion people will be displaced by climate change. Such nonsense. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, all the greatest scientists in the world have said it doesn't exist, but now they're saying it does exist. Okay? Disaster. Do a better job welcoming and integrating refugees. Good stuff, guys. Like I said, we've already brought in 500,000 people into this country. We're destroying the actual nation. Ireland isn't for the Irish anymore, and now they want to bring in more refugees. Polluters will have to pay a carbon dioxide tax, okay? If you breathe in, if you breathe out carbon, that is a fine, guys. In the New World Order, it is a crime to be breathing air. There you go, carbon. We are made of carbon. Humans are carbon-based life forms. No more fossil fuels. Going to Mars. Prepare us to go to Mars. Here we go. We'll have to be healthy in space. Okay? Western values, there you go, will be tested to the breaking point. Yeah, there you go. So the World Economic Forum is taking over and we will not be following Western democracy anymore. Checks and balances that underpin our democracies must not be forgotten. There you go, guys. So they quickly actually deleted that video because it had such an outrage about people. But, you know, they're saying it as it is, guys. This is all from the World Economic Forum that happened a couple of days ago. You know, the World Economic Forum is now running the world. We know this. And we have BlackRock CEO Larry Fink speaking at the WEF in Davos. Okay, we need to regain that trust, he says. We need to regain that trust because nobody trusts the global elites anymore.
This is the largest gathering of global leadership of a post-COVID period of time.
Post-COVID.
For many people,
even calling it a post-lockdown at times, very strange. Why would he say that? Almost like it was planned.
For many people, this meeting feels out of step with the moment. We hear all about the elites. And how does that play out in an age of populism? How does an established institution make a difference in an era of deep institutional mistrust? And there's some truth to the critique. I believe in this forum for a long time. I certainly wouldn't be leading this if I didn't believe that we can change and make the world better. But it's also obvious that the world now places far less trust in us to help shape what comes next.
See, he just admitted it. They help what shape comes next. But in reality, they actually tell us what comes next.
If the World Economic Forum is going to be useful going forward, it has to regain that trust.
See, and there's massive distrust in these globalist leaders. Nobody wants their nonsense anymore. We know it, guys. And that's why they hate Donald Trump. They're trying to push against him. This is the left-wing agenda. The lefties love this, guys. The left-wing, the liberal elites, they love this. This is who they are. But still, we have people like myself and all you great watchers that are fighting back, guys. Here, even we have as well breaking news from AFD. Alice Weidel declares Germany is finished with migrants and the WEF agenda. Okay, within 100 days, she will close the borders, eliminate subsidies for migrants, and carry Germany's largest deportations. I love it. Same thing should happen in Ireland.
Wir haben die Antworten. Wir haben einen Plan. Wir haben einen Zukunftsplan für Deutschland, den wir in den ersten 100 Tagen einer Regierungsbeteiligung angehen.
Let's go.
Die Grenzen lückenlos schließen und jeden illegalen und ohne Papiere Einreisenden zurückweisen und eine ganz klare Ansage an alle Welt: Die deutschen Grenzen sind dicht, liebe Freunde. Sie sind dicht. Die Versorgung von Asylbewerbern von Geld auf Sachleistungen umstellen. Sozialleistungen für Nicht-Aufenthaltsberechtigte streichen und Rückführung im großen Stil durchführen.
Let's go.
Und ich muss Ihnen ganz ehrlich sagen, wenn es dann Remigration heißen soll, dann heißt es eben Remigration. Das Asylrecht muss endlich eingehalten werden. Asyl ist Aufenthalt auf Zeit und endet, wenn der Fluchtgrund entfällt. Versorgung von Flüchtlingen vor Ort, damit sie erst gar nicht nach Deutschland kommen. Turbo-Einbürgerung und die Verramschung des deutschen Passes, so wie es die CDU betreibt, sofort beenden. Das ist mit uns nicht zu machen. Und nach dem Vorbild der Niederlande und von Ungarn Ausstieg aus dem EU-Asylsystem. Ganz einfach. Deutschland wird unter unserer Führung aus dem EU-Asylsystem austreten. Darauf können Sie sich verlassen.
I love it. Absolutely amazing. I've fallen in love, guys. Once again, Ziet ver Alice Weidel. Now, she said, under our leadership, Germany will exit the EU asylum system. If I was in charge, I would do exactly what this woman is doing. The exact same. Under my leadership, guys, Ireland will leave the EU asylum system and we will never take in any more asylum seekers or anybody. And they try and paint these people as far right and psychopaths in the news, the mainstream news, which is powered by the World Economic Forum. We know this. The World Economic Forum hates these people. It hates people like Trump. It hates the right in Europe. It hates the right across the world, the right wing, because it goes against the WEF agenda. okay, of sovereignty. And on top of it, we have people like Tucker Carlson, a new documentary showing just how bad things are getting in Europe. Mass migration is destroying entire towns and cities. It is the #1 threat to Western civilization in Europe, in North America. And the lefties and the World Economic Forum want to keep flooding people in, and we on the right want to keep people out.
You can see all these people here. They just came out of the dunes. We've got to be around 100 of them, and now a boat's going to try to come around and pick them up.
In a single generation, Europe has changed forever, more than it has in the last 2,000 years.
Whoa, easy. Whoa.
This is the result of decades of mass migration, and that migration has destroyed social unity. It's reshaped the cultures of Europe completely. It's transformed once beautiful cities into slums.
Como no me dejen entrar en Estados Unidos por tu culpa, te corto el cuello.
In many cities, natives are now the minority. This was not an accident, didn't happen organically, you're not imagining it.
Well, the police do that because they are working with the criminals, the one who smuggle people.
The governments of Western Europe and the United States and Canada, New Zealand, and Australia did this on purpose to their own people. They opened their border and they paid for the rest of the world, the third world, to move into their countries.
Whatever happens, happens, I suppose.
How exactly did they do that? Our cameras found out. We followed one of the deadliest trade routes on Earth, from Africa to the Canary Islands to Spain, France, ending in the UK.
This is what happens when you let a bunch of foreigners completely overtake your country.
Along the way, we uncovered the entire system of criminal networks, NGOs, and criminal governments coordinating together to destroy the West.
Wow, this looks absolutely incredible, guys. I cannot wait to do a full reaction to this. It's the UN, the EU, human trafficking people into Ireland.
When I arrived there, the mafia gets between 50 to 60,000 euros.
All played a role in this massive human trafficking scheme, moving people across borders to reshape the West.
Los personas aquí tienen trabajos o nada?
No trabajan.
Europeans are being replaced racially, spiritually, culturally in their own homeland, and so are we.
We inform them what to do and not to do, so they don't catch them there and they bring them back to Spain.
The only question is, will Europe awaken before it has disappeared?
Do you think we could get killed?
If not killed, at least you will get beat up.
Watch Replacing Europe only on TuckerCarlson.com.
Wow, absolutely amazing, guys. And that's what they're doing. They're replacing Europe with people from the Middle East, people from North Africa. It's a disaster, guys. So the quicker we cut that off, the better. And people like the World Economic Forum are funding this, are wanting this to happen in Europe, guys. You know, it is the great travesty and disaster of our 2026, of our adult lives. I mean, really, this is the new decade of just death cult, thanks to the neo-Marxists and the commies in the world. I love you guys all. If you want to support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member today for just €3 per month. If you want to support me so I can help push back against crazy stuff like this and inform the Irish public. I love you all. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.